Back to my channel. In this DIY, we are going to be using some of these Dollar Tree trays. Now, the silver ones that they had before were not this brilliant. Look at the shine. Woo! Look at the shine on this baby. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to start out with this tray. And right now, these are readily available. I've seen them in several different stores. Go out and grab some of these because the shine is really beautiful. So the next thing we're going to be using is 2 of these candle holders from Dollar Tree. And they match up really well with that. Look at that. Isn't it pretty together? So let's just go ahead and get started. Normally I'd be using some Gorilla Glue, but I do have a small container of E6000 that my son left here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. So what I'm going to do is just put some glue right around here, right around the top of the candle holder. Same thing for this one. All right. Now let's just flip them over real quick, just like that. Yeah, I'm just going to add some tape to hold these in place. Okay, so now we flip this over really fast. So already we have a nice candle holder. Next up, I have 2 of these boxes from Dollar Tree. This one has the unicorn on top, and it really doesn't matter what's on the top. This one has the butterfly. So what I'm going to do is go outside and spray paint these silver. I'm going to spray paint one of these silver as well. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove that label. So I'll do that and come right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have my 3 pieces. And I painted mostly the side silver, even though I'm going to cover them. Just in case there's a gap, I want it to be silver so it's not so noticeable. I'm going to cover one side of this completely. And then the other side, I'm just going to use 2 rows to cover it. And the reason why is because I'm going to put one here and one on this side. Maybe 3 rows. We'll do 3 rows on 3 sides and then 4 rows on this side. Okay, so let's get started. Three, 3, 4, 3. And I'm going to glue it right there. Take whatever strong glue you like. I'm using E6000 again. Can you believe it? Now I'll do the same thing to this one. Now I'll glue this one down. Okay, so now I'm going to take 2 of these Dollar Tree mirrors and remove the feet and the label. Once I do that, I'll glue them on here. So now I'll add some glue to each one. So I'm going to let this sit for about 30 minutes and then come back and complete our candle holder. These are pretty much in place. The next thing I want to do is hot glue some of these gems from Dollar Tree right in the center. Just to give it a little bit more interest, hot glue on the tray itself and then put the stone on top. And then afterwards you want to go ahead and clean up the glue webs. I decided to go with the 3rd lid and I went ahead and spray painted the silver on the sides. Now I'll go ahead and add mirror tile to all 4 sides and it'll be 4 rows on each side. Okay, so now we have 4 rows all the way around. So now you guessed it, I'm going to glue this right on top. Flip it around, make sure it's even on both sides. And now we're going to take our 3rd mirror and we've removed everything from the back and glue it right on top. Okay, so now I'll put some weight on top and then let this completely dry. Once it's dry, I'll come back and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so moving on to DIY number 2. This time around, I have one of the gold trays, just a regular gold tray. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 4 of these hangers and glue them on. And the reason that I'm gluing 4 on is because you would need it to be level. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue 4 of these on. And so now I have a brand new tube of my Gorilla Glue. I had to make a trip to the store and get it, y'all. So now I'll take some of my masking tape to hold it in place while the glue sets up. I'm going to let this sit for a while and then come back and move on to the next step. Okay guys, I'm back and this has been sitting a few hours. So now I want to go ahead and start on this side. Now for this side, I have 3 of these Dollar Tree mirrors. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the feet and the label, and then I'm going to glue them onto my tray. So I'm going to take out my Gorilla Glue. And then put that right in the center. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, this mirror I found at Dollar Tree, but I wanted it gold. So I covered the mirror with masking tape and spray painted it gold. And here's my spray painted mirror. Then I went to another Dollar Tree and found it in gold. But there is a difference in the gold tone. This one is spray painted. They are really close in color, so you really don't have to spray paint it gold. I went ahead and removed the label. So the next thing I'm going to do is hot glue some string lights onto the back of this. Show the entire process. I'm just going to show you the beginning. Whenever you do this, you want to make sure you leave the screws exposed so you can change the batteries. I'm just going to put it inside this cavity and then lock it in place. I think that'll be a whole lot easier than having to just glue. So let's just start here. Add a little glue to lock it down. And just continue to go all the way around and add glue here and there whenever you feel like it's necessary. Okay, so now I'm going to take some alcohol and clean the mirrors. Okay guys, so next up I have one of the Dollar Tree napkin rings. And what I did was went ahead and sprayed it gold ahead of time to match our wall sconce. So now what I want to do is add some of the ink pen cases to it. The ink pens are from Dollar Tree, of course. And what you do is just take the ink pen apart. You take the bottom off and then you pull this out. Once you do that, you have that little narrow part. Now you can keep that if you want to, but I wanted to cut mine off. You guys know that I love my hot knife, and Dollar Tree actually sells hot knives now, but with only a few different attachments, so you can always go on Amazon and buy additional attachments. I actually did a review on it and it really works. Okay, what I did was just went right around it like this and cut it. And when you're using your hot knife and cutting plastics like this, make sure you're in the ventilated area. And just cut that off. See, that's the piece that I cut off. And now I have this. So I did that 13 times. But you see how quick it goes. Next I have these gold straws that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And they were only 99 cents. I cut them. They're a little bit less than half the size. I'm going to pair these with my pen casings. So it's going to go like this. One right between each pen like this. So I determined the size and then took my straw and cut it. Once you determine your size, go to your next straw, line it up with the top, and then press up against this and cut it. Once you cut it, just open it up and make it round. Just do like this to make it round again. Go to the next piece, line it up, and there's just a little bit left over. So just cut that little bit off. Okay, same thing. Go inside and make it round again, okay? So that's how you do that. I'm not sure how many of these I have, but I think I cut a little bit more than I need. All right, so the first thing I want to do is glue my first one right in the center. So I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue along with some hot glue. So I'm just going to determine where's the center, put a little bit of glue there. Then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right above it. Now add a little bit of your strong glue. Again, I'm using Gorilla Glue. And now take one of your gold straws and put it right beside it. So now you take your glue again, put it right beside here. And now you can take a little bit of your hot glue and put it on that straw right beside there. And you just keep going. Same thing. Add more glue. We have one in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now what I'm going to do is just put straws on the rest of it. This is the side and this is the front. Okay, so I'm going to do this side off camera and then come back. Ooh, I like that. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape off my mirror. Go ahead and give it a cleaning. I'm going to just take this here out the way. And so I want to see where exactly the glue will go. So I see that the glue will go here, here, and here. Yeah, so this is the really tricky part in trying to figure out where you want to put the glue. So once you get the glue where it belongs, you want to get some weight and put it on your mirror to weigh it down. You want it to be super heavy. Okay, so everything is touching. So what you want to do is just go ahead and reinforce it with some more glue. So I'm going to allow this to sit for at least 6 hours. And then I'll come back and see if I need to reinforce it. After that, I'll glue the last piece on and then hang it on. Okay guys, I'm back. And it has been about 8 hours, honestly. And my mirror is securely glued to my tray. Finally, we get to glue the front of our wall sconce to the mirror. You want to see again where it touches the mirror and then glue it down. Again, I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue. And that's where it looks like it's touching to me. So now I will allow this to dry overnight.
And as promised, here's my beautiful wall sconce. OMG, when I say that I'm in love with this wall sconce, please believe me. I am head over heels in love with this. It's absolutely stunning in the color gold, but I'm sure it would be just as beautiful in silver. They even sell these trays in the color red. I've seen plenty of these new silver trays in a lot of different Dollar Trees, so please get yours now. You can always paint it gold if you can't find the gold ones. Of course, I grabbed more than I needed, so stay tuned as I bring you more ideas on how to decorate with these beautiful trays. Okay everyone, this concludes my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.